momentum?
Oh.
Find out on the next exciting episode of Dodgeball Z.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, you know what worked better? Dodging Ball Z.
Dodging balls.
Dodging balls. Dodgeball Z.
Well, it looks like we had a false start here. Again, my name's Nathaniel Gatza. Here with Stacey Hewen. We are going to be bringing you this bronze medal game. Off the rush here. Swan faking. I think both teams are trying to feel themselves out right now. Here we go.
Yeah, as long as there's no Dodging Ball GT, I'll be happy.
Cross. Nice cross by Baker there. Underdodge now with the 4 ball. Oh, doubling up on Clark. That's a very good decision. Clark has been exceptional with her counters as of late.
So this game seems a lot less chaotic than the game against TMH. And if I had to venture a guess, that would be because Underdodge has a strategy. TMH, on the other hand, has a very different strategy. I believe that basically what they do is they try to get you off your game and then beat you with experience and talent. Right? When you see TMH playing, they see a mistake and they punish it instantly,
Absolutely.
right? And then that throws you off your strategy, and then all of a sudden they're punishing you again. And the next thing you know, you're out of players. Whereas in this one, it looks like Underdodge is calling a play, and then Queen Bee is waiting for it, and then Queen Bee is going to respond.
Yep. Well, the Baker's just got another counter here off.
Yeah, almost like I almost feel like this is more like 2018 meta here.
It's
right?
really looking like it at the moment. Yeah, a little more reserved.
Look at that.
At the same time, there's still a lot of counters going on. Getting 5 balls though. Let's see what happens.
I'm really
on Sanfilippo.
Yep. And just hear Sanfilippo say, "Ladies, hold those balls." And so basically, what she's saying is, slow it down. Don't get suckered into a chaotic game. Because that's how you lose, really. Like, there's 2 ways to play it. Either you're the team that wants to create chaos and then to win with talent, or you're the team that wants to play methodically and to basically just frustrate the other team into taking bad risks.
Absolutely. See how this pays off for them.
Yeah.
Looks like it's down to 4 balls now for Underdodge.
Yeah, we got bronze medals on the line. You know what they say, you win bronze, you lose silver.
Nice dodge in there.
Ooh. Sander getting real close to that back line.
Queen Bee now looking for their chance to take a lead here.
All right, we see Bradford calling a play. Oh, and a nice hop there from Sander over top.
And a catch by Baker, just lighting it up with her catches today.
Baker with the bread basket.
Baking them bread.
Heather Baker comes from a baseball background.
She does indeed, yes.
And I think that much should be obvious from seeing her abilities. Oh, and she throws at the huddle. Little loose.
I think she's riding a high right now of getting lots of catches and hits. Got to be careful, though, not to let it get her taken away.
See a big, juicy huddle. You just want to throw at it.
Every time. The double hit on Clark, who just survived.
Clark's hands indicated to me she was ready for the single catch, but it was the second ball that caused her to look away.
Very good decision to do that, but that's why you want to try and minimize the many times you give a team 5 balls.
Well, that's one of the risks you take when you go on your knees, right?
Absolutely.
Against a single thrower, very powerful position, right? Look at Parr right now. Nobody wants to throw at her.
Yeah.
But
the balls hit each other.
Yep, so they're dead. But if you put 2 balls on a player like that, now they can't get out of the way, right? Unless they're one of those people who sits there like basically on their toes, ready to hop up. It's a vulnerable position against multiple players, and it's a strong position against single.
Yeah, agreed. The Peach with an excellent counter on Boudreau.
Yeah.
Down to 3 balls apiece, but 4 on Queen Bee's side for people.
So do you think Queen Bee calls their ball retrievers their worker bees?
They're drones.
Yeah. I was going to make a joke about honey, but all I can remember is Beekman's World when they explained to me that honey is bee barf. Also, anybody who watched Beekman's World, let us know in the chat. That show is dope, but it is 90s.
Oh, an excellent bait there by Peach, but then she takes the throw right after.
Yeah. Did you say excellent baker by Peach? Did you say excellent baker by
Bait.
Peach? Oh, bait.
Bait by
Okay.
Peach.
So, Carly Pichet, who's been playing right guard today, she has been doing a good job for Queen Bee, taking those shots, protecting those teams. So what you're seeing from her, right? The team looks like they're ready, and she goes for the rush counter instead. Interesting choice. You really want to lock somebody down when you have a ball in hand if you're not going to throw.
Keeping that control, though.
Yeah. Two shots
balls.
on Hayward, but she gets underneath
Down
them.
to 5. Knockout has, or sorry, Underdodge now has the advantage here with the 5 balls. If they can use this opportunity to take someone out.
Oh,
and they did.
Hit on Pichet.
Made that connection on the last person with the ball.
Great
Pichet.
teamwork.
That
Great
was good
teamwork.
Excellent.
So, at the top level, there are 2 schools of thought, and they're in direct contradiction with one another. There's the throw balls together.
Par with an excellent throw.
Right? Put 2 balls on a player so that you're for sure to hit them.
Yeah.
And then there's a school of thought that 1 hit needs to be 1 kill, otherwise you're wasting balls.
It all depends.
It can't be both.
Yeah, it can't. Yeah.
The men's meta at a certain point seemed to be getting towards that.
Oh, and another catch by Baker.
That throw had a lot of backspin on it.
It did. I noticed that. It floated almost when it was spinning.
Yeah.
But Baker read it, and she made a nice high shoulder catch there, which gives Queen Bees the first victory. Still right. Oh, here's Underdodge. They're getting themselves pumped up. Not over yet. That was 1 round, very long round, 7 minutes.
Somebody asked why the ball retrievers are dudes. Well, there's numerous reasons. People in chat are answering them, but basically the men played last week, and the women came out and retrieved for them. Also, people want to support their partners, right? So, like, if you're looking around here, you've got Brock Bradford, the husband of Michaela Bradford. You have Taylor Boudreau, the husband of Julia Boudreau.
Yeah.
Over on the other side, you've got Charles Comia, who is Heather Baker's partner. You have Denim Dubuque doing the coaching. He is Charlotte Azur's partner. You know, everybody's showing their support for one another. But the real person who has no skin in this game other than just helping out, Tim Delorme. He's not dating anybody. He's not related to anybody on either of these teams.
Yeah.
He's Nicole Moravic's brother.
Right,
and
it's very
he's just out here helping selflessly.
A lot of the people that were shagging last week were women for the men's because all the men were busy, preoccupied with playing in the tournament.
Yep.
Excellent counter there.
And
Baker and Boudreau taking each other out.
So with my partner, for example, last week's tournament, like the day before, it was basically like you ask them something, it's like, all right, that's fine. It's your tournament tomorrow. I'll take care of you, you know. Today, same deal, just like I'll drive to the venue. I'll wake up early if anything needs to be done. You know, you take care of it, right?
Underdodge here needs to make a big play. Oh, catching par on the leg. Very
Man,
good.
does Charlene Azur just look like Denim Dubuque on the court there with the way she's playing. She's like using all 4 limbs to crawl across. Like, you know, if you ever have a dream and you can't run fast enough and you're like running on all 4s and you just can't run fast enough? That's how she's moving today.
Just getting down in that position where it's hard to hard to hit. Low to the ground.
For anybody interested in ball retrieving, there is an initiative to train up ball retrievers for the national team when they're competing at the world level. So that's going to be something that is developed so that there's a synergy between the retrievers and the players.
Absolutely.
And also
Swan taking out Clark there.
Yeah, ball retrievers as well. They play a whole other game. They're dodging the spectators. They're diving to make sure the ball stays on their side, because the moment that ball crosses half, you can't touch it.
You can't.
Only the players that are live in the game can touch a live ball. So any ball that's in the court, and the only time you can reach over half is if you're a live player and you're in bounds.
Yep, absolutely. Sometimes shaggers can make a difference between a game victory and a loss.
Oh!
Turned her eyes for a second.
Bay caught you slipping.
Underdodge at a 3-4 deficit for players on the court now have the advantage 3-1.
Yeah, they made through dodgeball or moved to dodgeball as a couple. Almost all of them met in dodgeball. Denim ran a clinic that Charlene attended. Boom. Kara Swan, you know, Mitch Jensen's partner. They met in dodgeball as well. Like, yeah.
Excellent shot by Swan.
Yeah. As adults, recreational sports are a great way to meet new people. If there's a draft league in your area, always a great way to meet new competitive folks. And you'll have a similar mindset too, right? Anybody who plays a competitive sport, you share that spirit of competition.
Yep.
There's also a minor dodgeball league locally, Winnipeg Minor Dodgeball. A number of people here are involved with them. Oh, and Boudreau this time, you know, looking at Penner, she passes the ball off, and you can see she made a nice clean pass. So when you're doing an opening rush, it's always...
Oh, someone got clipped there. Baker taking another pot shot. Very good.
You want to look at the person you're passing to when you're doing the opening rush. Yes, it leaves you vulnerable, but it's not like your body's going to be in a different position anyway.
Ben M taking the hit there from Penner. This is going to be a very close game at the 19-minute mark, tied 1-1. Underdodge taking a little bit slow here, getting the fourth ball.
So you can see Underdodge, nice tight huddle, also important that everybody be nice and close together. There is nothing worse than when somebody calls to play and you don't know what they said.
Absolutely.
And then after the round, you always hear the same salty, I couldn't hear the call.
Yep. You got to make sure it's loud enough that everyone hears it. Baker and Penner had a nice little trade-off here. Nice dodgy by Azir. 4 balls to 0. Sorry, 2.
Also, shout out to Halen Sky, you know, national level player from PEI. My homie's on the island. She's been moderating the chat, doing a great job. So thank you, Halen. Halen all the way from Prince Edward Island. You know, Riptide is bae. What can I say? Where are the gold team? Are they referring to TMH, the team that wears gold? Or are they talking about the teams that are going to play for the gold medal? Because that is the next match.
Gold is the next game. We always do the bronze medal game first, followed by the gold medal game.
This is better than watching Fortnite on Twitch. I agree. Why would you watch a video game when you can play it? Just kidding. I used to watch competitive StarCraft and even traveled to watch a tournament, so I can't comment.
I have a hard time watching anything video game when I could be playing this. Personal preference.
I just loved watching StarCraft.
Nice skim by Swan. Good honesty there. Oh, but Sander apparently also got hit out. We are down to 2 people now. Bradford and Boudreau versus Mackenzie, Azur, and Pichet. Oh, the clip on Boudreau down to Bradford.
Boudreau rocking the sock tape on her knee pads. She's going to be a pioneer. Bradford backing up.
Yeah. Mackenzie putting that pressure.
She could have taken that shot, but it would have left her team with only a single ball and 0 in hand, which is a very vulnerable position you don't want to be in.
She's playing it safe right now, which is probably a good move, seeing how close the game is. Let's see how that pays off.
So for everybody who's talking about dodgeball movie references, you might, after you know how dodgeball is actually played and you watch that movie, they play a single round as if it's a whole game. You know, it's like you go to a tournament, there's $50,000 on the line to play like 30 seconds, maybe 3 minutes.
Really?
Hey, yeah, you watch the movie. Once they're knocked out, that's the game.
Oh, yeah, I guess, eh?
I just downloaded the Switch demo for desktop dodgeball, which also seems to have a very strange rule set. I'm hoping maybe I can hit them up, get them to put WDBF rules, slide them in there, get some video game dodgeball.
That'd be nice.
Yeah,
sounds like I want to see a dodgeball anime as well.
I don't think Queen Bee has ever heard
the clip on the arm by Mackenzie ends the round.
Yeah, I don't think Queen Bee there does pendulum plays. So pendulum is when you have 1 player against 2, or at least 1 player against 2 who have balls. So if you're on the side that has the 2 players, you take the player that is lined up directly against the single player, and they stay as far back as possible. So that player has to move forward to make the throw. The moment they move forward to make the throw, you have the other person creeping up the side, ready to charge when they throw, and to take a counter or just take the shot from the side where they're more vulnerable.
Fair. Oh, Emily Clark making a bold move there. Oh, Castro making the hit as well.
That is an early lead. That's some good momentum for Underdodge. But then Castro gets a little greedy.
Pichet taking the hit from Bradford.
They're just firing from the back. What's this all about?
See 4 balls. Here we go.
From downtown.
Oh, the catch by San Filippo with the bounce off Penner.
Why would Underdodge ever leave the back line when they can just win from there?
That's what it takes.
Yeah, exactly. I just
Catch
started
by
blasting.
Castro, and the hit on Sanders. Mackenzie seems to be confused, not realize her ball was caught.
She didn't know she was caught.
That was a very clean, quick victory by Underdodge, winning, not losing a single player there, but making the score 2-2. A tight game so far, excellent on both sides. Let's see how the second half pans out.
Somebody says, I'm a boy, how do I sign up for this league? Well, first of all, this is not a league. This is provincial level. This is our provincial championships, run by our local provincial sports organizing body.
Absolutely.
If you want to sign up for Dodgeball, look for a league. Locally, I'm sure you'll find something if you look up Rec League or Sports and Social Club at the recreational level. If you want to play competitive, look up either Dodgeball Canada or Dodgeball USA and look up a good quality league.
Yeah. In Winnipeg, if you're in Manitoba, look for Dodgeball Winnipeg.
Oh, thanks for the shout out, bud.
You're very welcome.
I wasn't going to do it because I own that league.
There's four divisions in Dodgeball Winnipeg: bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. Excellent catch there by Clark. The same. She stepped out on the line.
Yeah, well, she did. It might have been her second point of contact when her butt hit the floor on the line.
Okay.
Oh, she was dead before the catch was even made because she got caught.
Okay, I see.
That makes sense.
We're down to 5-5.
Car just stepped on the line.
Well, I think she thought
obviously
they were
she didn't know, but. San Filippo's been trying to call timeout.
Seems to be some confusion on the catching.
All right, so it looks like San Filippo trying to discuss what happened, but she got hit out. Oh, I see what happened. I believe when they stopped play, that the referees didn't restart play.
Yeah, but they're okay.
That's very important that you wait for the referees to determine what happens, right? Like, there's 2 whistles to stop play, and then they also have to indicate the play started again. Sometimes, though, players will be a little overzealous, and they'll try to start play again before it has been. But the moment the referee stops play, it is stopped until they choose to start it.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Baker taking another pot shot at the group, but missing.
Somebody's saying, if you want to play dodgeball competitively, don't. That's I mean, if you want to do anything, do it. You want to play dodgeball competitively, do it. You want to do competitive video games, you know what? If you practice hard and you work at it, set your mind on something, go for that goal.
Oh, the double out there. Nice shot by Boudreau. Castro with the hit on Azir's leg. Wow. 3 people out back to back here. Pichet last woman
we
standing.
got Boudreau in the money ball position.
Getting a nice block there.
Yeah, 1 ball in hand, single-handed block. That used to be my preferred blocking method, but I've been trying really hard to follow like the best practice of having 2 hands on the ball, thumbs on top, pinkies tucked in.
Yep.
And that looked like it skimmed her head. Yep.
Oh, excellent. Nice honesty there, clipping the hair.
For anybody who remembers playing dodgeball when you were younger, you absolutely can capture that same feeling by playing as an adult, plus so much more.
Oh, so much more.
Children, they're not all concerned, with strategy or, gameplay, but like as an adult, you're developing skills and you're working with a team, and you there's just a bond that develops between teammates at a competitive level of sports. Oh, Pichet, not even playing, almost makes the catch.
All right, so we got a nice intense play here. Clock is ticking down. We are at the 10-minute mark. 3-2 for Underdodge.
Somebody asking, are the pump fakes required? Okay, so the reason why you fake throw a ball is to get information from the other team, right? Every time you release a ball, that essentially costs you the ball. So if you want to think of the ball as currency, or even in, let's say, in Magic, like mana, right? You want to spend less than the other team. So if you can bait the other team into throwing a ball because they think you're about to throw, or if you can stop the other team from throwing a ball without throwing one, that's advantageous for you. You've now created a situation where you got something out of them and they got nothing out of you. And that's where fakes come in. You can also push a dodger into a committed dodge. Once they're in that position, then you can hit them.
Yeah. Oh. Baker getting hit out there. Oh, nice counter by Benem on Castro.
Mackenzie there doing a great job of providing protection for her guard before passing the ball. Right? You got to wait until it's safe before you pass it off.
Oh, almost got the rebound off the bounce there, but Emily Clark getting the nice counter on Penner there.
I didn't see that. I was actually noticing that Azur's attention was drawn forward, which is why she wasn't able to get into that position, because she would have been in the position for that team catch.
Oh, the hit from Benem there. Oh, sorry. Getting hit by Bradford.
It can be very difficult. Some people need to understand when you're throwing yourself around on the floor to know if a ball hit you or if you just slammed into something.
Yeah.
Or if a ball bounced off of something. For the most part in this tournament, I've seen very honest games. Like we saw Bradford calling herself out on that skim there that nobody would have been able to see otherwise, right?
Absolutely.
So there's no money on the line. There's just glory.
Well,
and
you know, back.
Oh, the ball's collided in midair, so both players should be safe.
That's safe. Oh, but Goudreau hit the line.
Oh no, the line is lava. You can't touch the line.
The line, lava. Well, you know, this is how sports were played for so many decades, centuries, right? You played for the pride.
Okay, so somebody asking why they hold the ball up. It's actually less lip reading. It's actually more so just sound traveling. Sometimes you can be playing in a really quiet gym.
Absolutely.
And you don't want the other team to know what you're calling out. Also, you just want to direct those sound waves towards
your own teammates.
Yeah. So, funny thing about the society we live in, isn't it just crazy that just regular old common folk like ourselves understand sound waves and how sound travels? Like, that just speaks to the level of education in your average person in our society these days.
Yeah. Nice dodging by Azur there, and yes, I would agree for that.
Yeah, you think 100 years ago anybody knew how sound traveled? No.
They might have.
No, they didn't know about
2020. It would have been the 1920s at that point. Getting close to World War I era.
Right, but you think the average person knew about that? I feel like in 1910, kids were still going to work.
Oh, the
hit
on Clark.
Yeah, right on the foot. Bradford adjusting something on her hand that has tape. I'm wondering if the tape is sliding around.
We got 3 queen bees here to the 2 Underdodge people. Oh, double shot on Swan there. She gets the block, followed by a dodge.
Yeah, World War I was over in 1920.
No, there you go.
Yeah, it was, it was like 1914-ish.
That's right. 5-6 years?
No, not that long.
Whoa.
Somebody asking, is number 16 Peter Parker's sister? No, I think she's more like Spider-Gwen. You know, the one reality in which Peter Parker didn't get bit, it was Gwen Stacy who was hit. Also, shout out to Gwen Stacy. Her last name is my first name.
Oh, they're saying.
Oh, are they calling Azur on a line out?
I guess.
However,
they're not, because the whistle was blown before the call. Bradford is not out.
And it's very important to note, it wasn't just that the whistle was blown calling her out. She blew the whistle twice to indicate play was stopped.
Yeah.
And then you see we waited for them to start play again. So Parr takes a shot on Swan.
Parr needs she needs a good, if she can get Klitsch's
Parr's had
victory,
some wicked mitts today. Let's see if she can pull a catch.
Here we go.
Somebody asking if they saying they would have loved to have seen a debates and Azur 1v1.
That game would last freaking forever.
I don't agree. I think debates would just take it.
I think she would win.
Yeah,
but it would take a bit of time.
She has a significantly better throw.
Oh, well, agreed.
And I feel like
Azir's dodging ability is a lot higher.
Right.
So it comes down to what's going to win sooner, power or dodging. Power
I don't know.
will probably win.
Megan debates has very solid dodging ability.
She's an exceptional blocker.
That too. But she can also throw
top
topspin, and it doesn't matter how low you are on the ground if you get hit on the top.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, so TMH and Monstars are kind of like, brother-sister teams. And something that they picked up a year or two ago was throwing topspin. And it's a great way to put a ball past a blocking player because you can hit them from up top, or you can have the ball roll over top of their blocking balls. It's just a really solid strategy in general. Somebody's saying Ontario's won gold every nationals so far. That's true, but not 2020.
What?
Yeah, now Manitoba's coming for him. You see our 8-team roster? We're bringing the heat for the men's side. We'll find out who the women's A-team is today.
And then we'll find out about the men's B and C team probably within the next few days to a week.
Yep. That'll be exciting.
It will be exciting to see what happens.
I would love to make it. I'm not going to, but I would love to. I feel like...
Oh, nice counter by Baker. She's just been lighting this up.
I don't even think that was a counter. She just...
Sorry, she took a pre-counter is what we call it.
Preemptive strike.
Yeah.
Pennerhead weapons of mass destruction. She went in.
Well, Queen Bees needs this win. There isn't enough time to get another match in for a 2-point deficit.
In case nobody remembers, Red River Rebellion took Fury to within a single point in their semi-final match.
It was the quarterfinals.
So all I'm saying is Monstars has an even stronger... Red River Rebellion has an even stronger lineup this season. I got faith in my boys.
Two of the players that were put from Golden Boys onto Red River Rebellion this year were asked to be on the national team but could not afford to do so at that time.
Yeah.
And now they are both on Red River Rebellion. Nice job by Azir there on Boudreaux.
Talk to Julie McLaren or JC Morris. It is a significant financial commitment to join Team Canada. You have to fundraise. You can be out of pocket, $4,000 to $5,000. I'm just guessing here based on what flights cost going every month. You really have to put in that effort fundraising, and not just for yourself, but also so that the team has funds to put on the practices.
Oh, Azir steps on the line here. Not a good position. 2 minutes remaining.
How often do players transfer between teams? It's less likely that they transfer between teams, and more often what happens is after a major event, the teams that weren't satisfied with their performance break up, and then that pool of players forms into all the new teams.
Absolutely.
Or, a really good player will get sniped from a team, and then that team will either replace them but
Hayward just keeping the pressure there on McKenzie. Very well done.
That's true. Yeah, great work from Hayward there. So players will get asked to be on the A team, right? If the A team wants to round out their roster, they're allowed to invite anybody from the other teams.
Nice hit there by McKenzie.
Oh, I didn't even catch on Castro.
Nice hit again. She's really trying to pull through. They need this win.
Yeah.
And they clipped the shoe, and that will be it.
Their playoff journey relied on that victory. They've got 77 seconds to get 3 points. It's not going to happen.
It will not happen.
2 points.
2 points. But even still, it's physically impossible. But they put up a very good fight, very well deserved, and they should hold their heads up high.
And they're off again. Piché passing it off, but
catch by Par.
Bronze medal is firmly going to Underdodge today. Piché, the dramatic exit.
You can see all the other teams starting to warm up, getting ready for the gold medal game.
Somebody asking how much money there is in Dodgeball. Not a lot. I earn a meager living off of my Dodgeball league that I own. And there's really no cash prizes in tournaments yet. It's a barrier we've been trying to break down, though. Trying to attract people into it.
Catch by Bradford. And that is it.
Underdodge wins bronze.
Underdodge wins Dodge. Wins bronze, yeah.
All right, so that was Dodgeball Z. Coming up next, we got Dodgeball Super.
The finale. It was a very well-fought game by both teams. It was very close for a while there. Underdodge ended up taking the lead, though, and keeping it strong. Well done to both teams. Congratulations to Underdodge on getting bronze medal this
Somebody
year.
asking about buying jerseys. Unfortunately, generally these jerseys are very small orders. Teams will order just enough to get their own jerseys, maybe some for their partners. But if you're interested in supporting, you can always look to your local league, look to your local competitive players, and see if you can buy a support jersey. We are selling Manitoba United jerseys, which are basically just showing all the team logos of all the Team Manitoba teams. Coming up next, we have Rainbow Thunder versus TMH.
Yep, gonna be an exciting game.
Yep.
We will be right back with this.
Don't go anywhere. This is going to be real exciting.
It's gonna be a very epic game.